You may not have heard this fundamental truth, but I believe it needs to be said. It needs to be taught again. It needs to be said over and over and over. And so I want to, for some, remind them, and for others, introduce them to this fundamental truth. And that is God's throne, even though it is prepared in heaven and that it seems like it's far from earth, He is still closer than we think. Okay? It used to be a time where they would say, God sees everything, God knows everything, and that would prevent a lot of times people from, at least doing some things, or we'll be like, God, I know you saw me do that, and I'm sorry. So that kept us from, with that knowledge, or with that knowing, that he was looking, right? And so I want you to know that His eye is the same on earth as it is in heaven. It goes to and fro, and He's looking, and He knows, He sees everything. Also, He knows what's in the mind of men. He knows what we think. He can see it as clearly as He sees us. Also, it doesn't matter how clever or how diligent, how hardworking, any kind of man we are, right? We cannot disguise ourselves from God. He knows our character. He knows, we can't. He knows everything about us. So we cannot conceal from God all-seeing eye, and we cannot deceive Him from judgment of us, meaning how He judges, how He sees us, because He knows the real us. And again, someone may not have ever heard this before, and that's the reason why I wanted to let you know that God sees and He knows. Also, He cannot be excluded. He can, and He doesn't have to be included. Like, there's no place that He can be excluded. There's no place you could be like, oh, well, God can't come in here, because He's everywhere. And like I just said, He's ever present everywhere.